Alright. Yep. Another private live stream because I'm out of storage on my phone, so I can't just upload a video and pause it when I need to. So, we're doing a private live stream, and I will release it when I'm all done and I got my other videos set up, or uploaded. Right now, I am getting ready to do another silver yellow oyster mushroom. Now, I did that cluster, and it came out looking amazing. So I'm submerging the can in sand because in the past I've had my material just melt right through the can and spill out all over the place. So my theory behind this is if it does try to melt through the can, it's got nowhere to spill to. It's going to hit a wall. That's my theory anyway. Try to do this without spilling sand inside the mold. Slow down, Speedy. It's fucking cigarette. Smoke's getting in my eyes. So we're gonna get rid of that. The bucket that I'm pouring out of right now, I accidentally set it on fire earlier. So, using a different bucket because this one developed a crack in it. So yeah, all of this is burnt Petrobond sand. I have 3 1-gallon buckets, damn near full. I would have 4, but I tried to rejuvenate it before, and it was not successful, and I ended up having to throw that greasy, slimy mess away. So, I think I'm just about ready here. Got a little bit of a puddle in there. Damn, I gotta sift this. I just emptied this bucket into another one, and there was lots of sparkly little BBs in there. This is going to be difficult because I got a tiny, tiny little hole to pour down in here. Hopefully I'll hit my mark. Right now I have just a little under 7 ounces in here, and I'm not going to need nearly that much. I hope I don't regret doing this. What I'm doing what I think I'm going to do right now is try to create a little base around the inside of this can, like a rim around the inside of the can. That way when I overflow, when the mushroom cavity is full, it'll have a little bit to rise up and create a base so it can sit on top of itself. That's my theory. And hopefully I really don't fuck this up and get sand down in the cavity by accident, because if I do, that's going to ruin it. Here goes nothing. I'm not using the burnt Petrobond right now because I want it to stay put, and the burnt Petrobond does not stick to itself. This is all an experiment. Everything I'm doing right now, I've never seen anybody else do before. So, if it's a success, great. If it's a fail, oh well. Wow, that was close. I almost dropped it down into the hole. Now, this can also did just come out of the toaster oven, so it's toasty. Wow. I'm saying wow is because I can't believe I just didn't accidentally drop some down into that cavity. And I'm almost done, but I'm kind of playing with fire here. Now, I've seen people do lost foam casting. I've seen people do lost mushroom casting, or lost wax casting. But other than that, I really haven't seen anybody stick anything organic into any kind of plaster. You know what? No. I am lying to you right now. There is a channel on YouTube called Cody's Lab. And he didn't do exactly what I'm doing, but he did something real similar with his pet goldfish. So I think that's actually where I got the idea, but it's been years. And he didn't do anything like what I'm doing, so yeah, it's all trial and error. I think we're just about up to temperature now. I saw that temperature on the furnace go rise up and then drop again, which tells me we are ready to go. So, time to get nervous again. Got my tongs. Courtesy, these ones are courtesy of Breach. How are we doing it here? Oh yeah, we're a big red glowing puddle. Bring the temperature back down to 0. And I got a smudge on my glasses and it's pissing me off. we are back down to 0. That's not any better. What the hell? Alright. Here goes nothing. I don't know if you can see that. It's just flaring up a little bit. And the silver sitting on top is still liquid. I don't think I've ever seen it solidify for that long. Starting to make that sizzling sound again. So I'm just going to back away from it and hope it doesn't pop. How much would that suck? Actually, I already know how much it sucks because I got molten aluminum in my eye once and all over my fucking left cheek. Gave myself an aluminum eyeliner. Alright, I got a bucket of water down here. I'm not going to put it up on the counter because I don't want it to... Yeah, fuck it. Hold on. I don't want it to splash, so I suppose I should just be careful with it. So I should just not put it up here at all, but then you won't be able to see. So I'm just reaching down here with my channel locks, pulling the whole thing out of the water. I think it might be warm. Something tells me that was a little warm. We're just going to let that soak for a little while. I gotta tell you, I love having 2 furnaces up here. Not that I'm using the other one right now. I just like the aesthetics. It looks great. Alright, we don't need these anymore. So how was everybody's 4th of July? Leave a comment. Let me know what you did for the 4th. You hang out with family? Did you stay home? You eat some good food? Did you eat macaroni and cheese and hot dogs? What'd you do? Oh. whole thing just slipped right out of the can. And that tells me one thing. I have a really good feeling that that was a successful pour, or it solidified instantly and didn't get anything. But I'm leaning towards that was a good pour. Yeah. Let's find out what this puppy looks like on the inside. So here it is. Oop. Can you see that? Still a little toasty though. Smells like ass. No, it smells like a rotten egg. Mixed with ass. Huh. Oh, wait a minute. Just getting ready to say here, I'm looking at it going, shit, the gills didn't come out at all. But then I realized I was looking at the bottom of it, like the base, not the actual mushroom cap. Now I'm just working on getting the plaster off, and I think I got just about all of it. I would have to say my success rate is no longer 50-50. I think I'm getting the hang of it. One of the things I'm doing differently is normally after I sink the mushroom in the plaster, I would let it try to like slowly evaporate the moisture out of the plaster. I would stick it in my toaster oven, bake it for about an hour at 200 degrees, turn it off, let it cool, turn the toaster oven back on, do that a couple dozen times, and then eventually throw this in my homemade foundry to incinerate the mushroom out of it and finish drying the mold. But what I'm doing now is just kind of really rushing it right into the foundry to incinerate the mushroom. And the plaster is not, well, you guys have seen the other ones that I pulled out of the plaster and it didn't look this good. That is a 100% success. I got to get a little bit more of the plaster out from the gills. But you can see the gills. We got a little bit of cleaning up here to do, but not a whole lot. And I'm kind of bummed that the base is as thick as it is, because this whole thing is almost 7 ounces. When I could have gotten away with probably 3 or 4. But I'm okay with this. This is fucking beautiful, man. What do you think? Not too shabby, right? And I still have one more mushroom I gotta incinerate out of the plaster. And I'm probably gonna do that here in a little bit, right after I get all the shit off of my hands. This came out looking amazing. If you're not a fan of mushrooms at all, you're not going to give a shit. But if you do, and you know, then you know. This is awesome. I couldn't be happier. Seriously, this is amazing. All right, everybody. Thanks for hanging out with me. Well, thanks for watching. live stream is private, so nobody's hanging out. But I will talk to you all soon. And my shirt, yeah. Let's see here.